Hi guys, today I would talk to you a little bit about our visual schedules that we are going to use this year. The first document is the Zoom links. So on this page, you will find all of your child's Zoom links for the entire week. So on the first page it says if you click on the Zoom app visual on each page, you will be taken directly to each teacher's Zoom. So as you'll see, under each teacher's name, there is a link on this visual picture, and when you click it, you'll be taken to that teacher's Zoom session. So you're going to have a Zoom link for the instructional teacher, your child's gen ed teacher, PE, music, art, and library. Again, on each of these pages, you just click this visual and you'll be taken directly to the Zoom activity. You will also have Zoom links for any therapists that your child might be seeing throughout the week. The next place that you can look for information regarding your child's schedule is the weekly schedule page. On each of these pages, again, there will be a Zoom app visual that you can click on that can take you directly to each activity that your child might have on Zoom. In this document, you're also going to see any messages from me. This might be if there's a schedule change on a particular day, if there's any upcoming fun events. So this is a fluid document that is going to be updated regularly. So you want to continuously look at it. In addition, if you click here, you can be taken to our classroom website where you will see additional updates, information about curriculum, and more fun things happening in our classroom. This document will also have any passwords that your child needs to access some of our interactive platforms. So this will include Boom Learning Cards and Epic Reading. Again, if you go to our classroom website, I do have videos there that provide some more information on how to use Boom Learning Cards as well as the Epic Reading program. Here you'll also find any independent work or asynchronous activities that I assign to your child. Whenever your child is at what we call our independent pink workstation, this is when they're going to want to refer to this slide to find the different activities that are assigned to them. Again, this is a fluid document that I will be updating regularly, so the activities on this page will change from day to day or week to week, depending on your students' needs and their progress. There also is a page for the iPad station, which is another independent station that we have. Here I will list different apps that I want the child to visit throughout the day or throughout the week. Again, similar to the independent work options, this will change regularly based on the student's needs. So just make sure that you're checking it every few days to see if there's any new activities added or any old activities that I've deleted that they no longer have to work on. Now let's look a little bit at the actual visual schedule. So your child will have a morning and afternoon page for each day, Monday through Friday. If your child only participates in a half-day schedule, they will only have that half-day schedule visible to them. So on the left-hand side, you will see what day it is and if it's AM or PM. And you will see the times or the time frame for each activity. So for example, this first activity is from 9:05 to 9:15. The second activity is 9:15 to 9:45. The third activity is 9:45 to 10:15, and so on and so on. In our classroom, we use transition symbols, meaning that the student is given a symbol and then they transition to that station that has the matching symbol. What we want to do during remote learning is have students continue to practice that transition. So at 9:05, you might say, okay, Johnny, we are going to group attendance. As you can see, the title of each activity is under the picture with Miss Palmer. You will also see that the teacher who is running or assisting with a activity's name will also be included. And what we want the children to practice doing is moving that visual, because that is exactly what they would do in the classroom. Same thing here. Okay, Johnny, now we're going to library. The teaching assistant helping us is Miss Mindakowski. Let's go to library. Again, we want them to practice moving that visual. You'll see in highlighted blue any time that your child is being asked to be on a live Zoom. Anytime that is white or blank is a break or a time where they are working on independent work where a Zoom is not required. Whenever a child is asked to be in a Zoom, such as here, 9:05 to 9:15 is highlighted, You again can click the Zoom link directly next to it and be taken to that activity. So a little bit about the different activities that we'll be participating in this year. At the start of every morning, we will have a group attendance time where we'll check in to see who's with us, do a little good morning activity, and then transition to the rest of our lessons. If your child only comes in the afternoons, they will not have a group attendance activity to start the day. There might be some snack time scheduled for your child. That's a great break for them, as well as time for them to get outside and get some recess. They will have specials such as library, music, and art. They will have academic time with myself. We have a speech station, a fine motor station, and we have a few different groups throughout the day, such as calendar, following directions, and reading lessons. We also have the iPad station, which is independent. So again, it is not highlighted, so there is no Zoom. And we have the independent asynchronous activities, which again, it is not highlighted, so there is not a Zoom. On this page, you saw that there were a lot of links. This is because your child will be transitioning from different Zoom rooms or teachers throughout the day. On some pages, you will see that there is only one big link. If that's the case, that means that all of these live times that are highlighted are the same exact teacher, the same exact link. So again, if you see multiple links, that is because your child is transitioning to different links throughout the day. If you see one link, that is because that link matches every activity that is highlighted. You'll also see that if your child is participating in any specials, again, that's music, art, gym, library, sometimes they are not live. Sometimes they are just independent work that teacher will assign. So you will see when something is independent because, again, it will not be highlighted and it will say independent underneath the visual. So the student can transition to music, independent work, but there's no link for a Zoom because it is independent activities. But as you can see here, gym class is highlighted, so it is live, and there's a Zoom link for you to transition to. Whenever a child is going to a live special, meaning it's on Zoom, there will be a teaching assistant present in the class, and their name will be listed under the visual. Every morning, there will be a lunch visual, and students know after 12:15 it is time for lunch. And every afternoon, after group dismissal group at 3:35, it is time to go home or it is time for school to be over. At the end of a day, you will have your child's visuals, if you are practicing the transition activity, on the right side. Do not worry, our staff at the end of the day will make sure that they reset the visuals so that in the morning, your child's schedule is ready to go and they can use it again. Your weekly schedule as well as the Zoom links page can both be found via email, because I will be sharing them with you, as well as on your child's Seesaw accounts. I have assigned them as activities for you to just look at. You don't need to do anything with those activities. It is more just a place for you to visually see the various links and the schedule that your child has throughout the day. If you have any additional questions about your child's weekly schedule, how to access it, what activities they are doing, and how to get into the Zooms, please be sure to contact Ms. Palmer. I am looking forward to starting to work with all the students very soon. Thanks for watching.